Things that changed between the first draft and the final draft of my new middle grade novel. The character Martin was originally a farmer with a wife and about 7 kids, and through a very slow and painful process of deleting his family members one by one, he ended up being a widowed fisherman with 1 son who was not a part of his original lineup of children. Martin had a rough time in the rewrites. Rip Martin. Also Rip Candace, who originally had 3 friends, and then I deleted all of her friends, and she's actively lonely now. And also Rip Sister Bernadette, who was this fun nun character who lived in the woods by herself. I deleted her. I think I deleted her. I'm 90% sure. Misty's original surname was Storm, but after I changed the title to No Denying the Storm, a comment from my mom made me realize that her last name being in the title had very huge implications that I had no intention of following through on. So I changed it to Fortune, and now she's Misty Fortune instead of Misty Storm. It was originally set in America. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, because it's supposed to take place in the most medieval European town you've ever seen. I wasn't comfortable writing from the point of view of a British child, though, because I was worried I would inevitably hit some sort of cultural difference that I hadn't thought of that would make it inaccurate. So I solved that by having Chandler travel from America to Europe. The character Isaac was originally 4 different characters who were all completely different, and I don't think they even knew each other. But now they've combined into a single person. Also, there are several scenes that take place at an inn, which I'm not going to spoil, but it changed quite drastically back and forth a bunch. There's a lot of things that had to change just because my research showed me some historical inaccuracies or research on how inns actually worked. Also, the reason that Headmaster Cakeheart is not as sweet as his name implies he is, because I originally made his wife, Good Wife Cakeheart, who was the original teacher, but then I realized that having a female teacher in this era didn't make a lot of sense. So I swapped her and her husband's roles in the story. And now she's not in the story at all, but he still is. That was actually supposed to be a placeholder name, Cakeheart was, but I got attached to it.